Hey, everybody! It's me, Nathan Crash.
And Chris.
What up, boy?
Chris is here.
Chris is here. It's back.
Chris is here.
I mean, you know he's back because it's another We Get Bodied, and we getting bodied by,
Don't do the joke again.
No, I was gonna do the fucking Paynes Creek joke.
I thought you were.
I was gonna say Layers of Fear, but like I seen you fucking just swinging that stupid thing open. I don't know. I thought that was funny. All right, we're playing Layers of Fear. This is part 6.
We found a finger.
Yeah, we found. I think it's our wife's finger.
Probably.
I mean, it looks kind of like a little masculine for a girl finger, though.
Well, he cooked it. Remember?
Yeah, he did.
Said he cooked it, so it's probably it looks all shriveled and shit.
Yeah.
And this is our new painting
of our wife, assuming.
Maybe. Yeah, I think so. Anyway.
All right, let's.
Did we find any new ones of these?
I
think we might have actually.
Yeah, we might find like one. That one was there.
This one was there?
Yeah, that one was there.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, that one's new.
Yeah.
There should be one more.
No, I guess not.
It's
All
also
right.
possible we missed some stuff.
The trial and error, and we're moving on.
Let's get into
We're
this.
gonna go find that last piece.
Hopefully we don't fucking get murdered again by our
right
wife.
right out the gate. That door's blown down.
Go to the blown down door. At least look through it. Actually, yeah, maybe we should try the other door.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do that. Hello?
Oh.
Huh. Well, which door do we go through?
Let's go to the light one.
This one?
Yeah, this is safer. Okay, you
I
know
think
what?
this was the way we were supposed to go.
Fuck. Well, that's what we get. Tomatoes?
Okay.
Or apples.
Apples, maybe?
They kind of look like apples.
Everybody loves apples.
Everybody loves some apps. Everybody loves apples. You think we should turn the brightness up?
I think it's already kind of high, isn't it? Let's see.
Yeah, it's a little
Sort
high.
of.
Yeah, okay, we're fine.
I think we
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't too dark for the viewers. For the Legion of Doom.
The Legion of Doom?
Yeah. That's what the fans are called. There was once a man full of passion, but then his wife went out of fashion. Her face was a mess and he couldn't care less. She hated the man with a passion.
Aw, I love limericks.
Yeah. There once was a man named Steve. That's it. That's the whole limerick.
I think you're doing it wrong, dude.
Yeah, so. Oh, look, it's that fucking...
Oh, have you seen that one before?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. He kind of looks like a Dracula, doesn't he?
He does, yeah.
Hola. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? That's our wife.
Whoa, what's up with that shit behind it?
It's a ghost. Wait, look at it. I want. Look at that fucking. Is that what our wife looked like?
I don't know. It's holding a rat.
Yeah. And it's getting angrier, isn't it?
Oh, I hear whispering.
We have an item
Is it
nearby.
this?
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
It's a rat lady. Rat city fish, rat city fish.
It's
All
moving.
these rats.
They're moving.
Yeah. Get teleported into a portal. No, you're gonna get us locked in here. Whoa.
Rats! Oh, I can move.
Dang, that ring is getting me.
Yeah. Get me out of here! Get me out of here!
There's another door,
All
dude.
right.
You mind explaining this to me? I know
It's a
what
toy?
it is. Care to tell me how it got in my workshop?
No, it's not.
Stop lying! We both know it couldn't have gotten there on its own.
Huh. It's a rat?
Yeah. Oh, our lady's crying. Let's go cheer her up, dude. Oh, our house is beautiful today. Look at this.
We got some real like ambient lighting going on.
Yeah. Got all these flies.
All these, yeah, yeah. Lots of flies. Damn, titties, bro.
Dang, dude.
What if I just keep backing up?
I think we were supposed to. Oh, all those rats are looking at us, dude.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Hello.
We supposed to go this way?
I don't know. Let's wait. Open that other door. Maybe
This one?
she's. Yeah. Maybe she. Okay.
No, it's locked now.
Yeah, I think we were supposed to back away from her.
Okay, interesting. Hello?
She just stops crying. Oh,
I hear it's faint though. Rat. Hello?
don't look back. Well, I'm ready for it now.
I won't do it this time.
Yeah.
What?
That was creepy.
It was creepy. Very, very, very creepy.
It's mucho creepy.
Just gonna avoid that.
No, I think you have to stand on it, dude. Go, dude.
What?
Go.
Into darkness. Oh.
Oh. What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Oh, shit!
Shit! Are we dead?
Dude, she's still fucking crying.
I'm sorry I grabbed you.
No, it's alright.
I just grab you so I feel safe. Because I'm like, okay, there's someone else here. Nothing actually bad's gonna happen to me.
Hello?
Watch we find out that like us getting grabbed like skips parts of the game and like it's like a bad thing.
Really? You think so?
Maybe.
Like there's ways to avoid it?
Maybe.
That would suck.
Like we just missed out on like half the. What if there's like a multiple endings and we get a bad ending? Get it, dude. Yeah. These are strong ass arms. Look down the hall and make sure she's not coming towards us. Okay.
I do think she's down there though.
Okay, alright.
Jesus.
I'm actually getting super scared.
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know. This shit's crazy. What is that?
I don't know. A painting?
Yeah, it looks like it's a painting.
It's like a bunch of paintings.
Wait.
What the fuck? Dude, that is so creepy.
Yeah. You know what that reminds me
so
of?
fucking creepy. Full
Like-
Metal Alchemist?
Dude, yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
That's what it reminds me of too.
At least she stopped. Oh.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh!
Is that her? Oh, God. Can she hear us? This is all fixable, right? No, you don't understand. Her face, her hands. She will be devastated.
Damn. He loved her for the artist she was.
In ashes you shall reap.
Oh, reap, yeah. That's fucking sad.
Oh!
Can you ever
Can you
paint
even
Oh,
paint?
yeah, can you
Even paint anymore? I don't know, can you?
Hola. Me amo the paint man.
Oh, look at that.
The
A Ouija.
YG board.
Ouija board.
The Luigi board. Um just put help. Forgive me.
I don't think so. Nothing's really happening. Huh.
There's something in here. There's something to this room. I'm sure of it.
I can't open that.
Oh shit.
Oh, here we go.
Scrap of paper.
Dear sir, my wife would be thrilled to play at your wedding. Please give us a call tonight, and we'll work out the details. There's no apostrophe there. Our number is 363-853 blankety blankety blank. Hope to hear from you soon.
I'm guessing that's what we have to put into the Ouija board.
The number?
Yeah.
What was it again?
I don't know. 363-853.
I don't know. That didn't seem to work.
What's with the scratches?
I don't know. I think they're the letter. I think it's what we have to spell out.
Just hover over all the letters and we'll do like Hangman. Cause one of these things has to pop up, right?
I'd like to buy a vowel.
You don't buy vowels in Hangman.
Oh shit, you're right, dude.
Stupid.
My bad.
My mom.
I don't know, we're coming to the end here.
Huh.
There's gotta be something to give us the answer here.
Let's go to the next room. See maybe there's a clue over there.
I'm just afraid of like not being able to come back.
Yeah.
Huh.
But I'm also scared of another dartboard conundrum, bro.
Yeah, alright. Yeah,
Oh.
see. Maybe we'll have to come back. Maybe it'll loop us around
Yeah.
like it's done before.
Yeah, because if it was essential, it would have made us.
November. I think I should be happy. Why am I not happy? I have a beautiful daughter. I think she is. I know she is. So why can't I look at her without feeling sick? I used to have a loving husband, wonderful, sensitive. Now all I see is this strange man who only cares about his paintings, like they matter at all. It's so pointless. Music used to help, doesn't anymore.
Damn. Well, the existential crisis of an artist. I mean, we know what that's like because our videos are art, so we feel like that all the time. Right, bro?
I think that was the wife, though.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. She was an artist too, a musician and an
Oh,
artist.
yeah, yeah.
Come on, dude. Come on, don't talk her down. Hello?
Bzz.
God, I am such an idiot. To think that someone like me could ever compete with you in all your sublime beauty, everlasting, immortal.
Who is she talking about?
I think it has to do with some affair.
You think he had an affair because she got burnt up and he was like, "Oh, you're ugly now."
Yeah, maybe. Because she did mention in the last one
Yeah.
we saw that he was lusting over someone else or something
Yeah.
like that. Some vanity?
Yeah. Get in there.
I don't think I can. Oh yeah, I can.
Maybe that's the other girl.
her.
That's the perfume bottle.
From earlier, yeah.
That's the makeup thing.
From earlier.
The pendant.
Yeah. The mirror or the
The
brush.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
finally figured it out. And it's all thanks to you. You've showed me that there's no other way. Even now, your sad smile
Damn.
confirms what should have been obvious. We will not speak again.
Yeah. So they were friends or something? Or
Yeah, I don't know.
so we banged her friend or her sister or something? I don't know. This seems like it's gonna be fun. Okay. Dun, dun. And the room's gonna change like right now. Yeah, I saw the room. Oh. What? What? That's gonna pop out of this.
Probably.
Touch it. Oh shit.
Berman Groth, cancer of house, foul stench. God, the sounds.
And then we have a whispery thing. It was when you were facing.
No.
Yeah, you were facing the wall. So, yeah, it gets. Yeah, okay.
It's the door, I think.
Yeah. It's the knife. Behind you, yeah.
What is taking so long? Open this fucking door! I need to go! Open up! Hell is... Oh, God. No. No, 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 no. What have you done? No!
Huh. So she was like cutting out their face or something and made it like fucking a million times worse.
Maybe.
That was like that it was like an Outer Limits episode of something I'd seen once. Hey, oh, something's gonna... Dude, this is gonna be creepy.
God damn it.
Just do it. What the fuck?
Oh, I have to hold it.
Where's our fucking wife? Let go, let go, let go.
I think we have to go all the way with it.
Yeah, no, you do. It's just you were running out of breath.
Oh, I see.
Wait, yeah, let yourself stabilize. Oh. Okay.
Go?
Yeah.
Huh, okay, we're somewhere new now.
Huh. This looks like the basement. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the piano. This is so weird.
I'm just gonna hold it as long as I can.
Yeah.
It's trippy. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, this is really cool. Can you swim faster?
I don't know. I'm really just not doing anything. I'm just holding down the clicker.
Can you do your fast walk? Oh. Yeah, you just have to hold it till...
No, it doesn't make any difference.
No, yeah, no, you just have to hold it till it runs out. Oh, we're dying? Huh. Okay, I was like, that's not really the end of the game.
No.
That's weird. Oh, there's a can of something.
Finally, someone had to bear witness. I couldn't just look at my own work. Art and the artist needed an audience, a critical eye on things. I knew what I had to do. I gouged it, scooped it up like ice cream, felt like a butcher, a monster, but at least there was to come something beautiful from all this filth.
Damn. Damn, that's disgusting.
The last piece.
We're nearing the end, dude. We're finally gonna get our inheritance. Get it? It's probably a good thing the our last name's Foley. Oh no, it says toilet. I thought it says Foley. I was like, our last name is Foley?
Why would that be on the toilet paper roll?
Well, because rich people have fucking have their ooh.
I'll wash this knife off.
You can't do that. It's literally above it. Come on, dude. Let's get out of here.
Did I check in here?
No.
Alright, dude, let's get out of here.
See if you can put your... Okay, okay.
Okay, it's just like texture popping.
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
They tricked us, dude.
Damn. Yeah.
They got us. They got us good, bro.
Yeah, they got us pretty good. Oh, the floor. There's one shining on the floor.
Where?
Look down. It's like that white one. You can't grab that one? No. Wait. Is something opening? Oh, I thought a door was opening behind us. There's one on the on the couch. Oh no, never mind.
Hmm.
Quick, hit
It's
him.
moving me on its own.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. you doing that?
Going to play checkers?
What the fuck?
Our daughter was always brown.
Huh.
This is weird.
We're missing a black piece.
Well, will now be easier to find because they're all on the board now.
You hear that?
Yeah, I don't know what it is though.
It's like a faint, like, moaning. Fuck is it?
Huh.
Where is it? Is there anything to like light this place up with? No, doesn't look like
Look
it.
up. Oh,
What the fuck?
dude, this is so weird. Rat.
There's the piece.
Check her drawers, bro.
The same thing that was in him before.
Huh. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't like this.
Neither do I.
It's like how many items can we render before your computer explodes? Oh.
What the fuck is happening? I don't even know what to do. Shut that shit off.
I think it'll just stop on its own. No. There's nothing to the right?
Over here?
No.
Over here?
No. Like, oh no, it's just a light. Baby?
Huh.
Oh, that painting's the cat, the dog eyes.
Yeah. Them dog eyes.
Them dog eyes.
Senor dog eyes.
Maybe walk backwards
Backwards from where to where?
from in here back in there.
In here?
Yeah.
I'm not sure anything's gonna happen until the song ends. And it won't let me interact with it to speed it up.
Run? Huh.
I think I'm just stuck in here. Till that damn thing ends.
Yeah, I'll be good. I'll clean up my room.
Right, yeah. What?
Go
Was
back
he
in
like
the...
Ebenezer Scrooge? Like,
Yeah. Go check that room. That room that shut out all the.
it's like it's turning me again.
Oh fuck! Wait, let it turn you.
Is it doing that? I don't get it.
Just pause the game. Yeah, let me move here. It's not doing it here.
That's weird. Might just be a glitch.
Spin around. Oh no, they like playing some weird stuff.
I don't get it, dude. What am I supposed to do?
Check the table. Maybe there's something on the, like there's like little. You can't open that.
Oh.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Bless you. Wait, keep maybe there is another piece.
Yeah?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. 12 pieces? 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, all the pieces are there.
I mean, it has to do something with that room that opened up because it's open.
Yeah, like, I don't see why. We're just fucking stuck in purgatory, dude.
This really is like that movie.
Yeah.
Look up. I don't think we can interact. Oh, there it is, dude.
What?
Down. Right there.
Well, look at that. A heart?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Look, bro, we picked up Sacred Heart. It's on the floor. No, no, no. To left. Right. Oh, fuck. Where'd it go?
Oh.
Huh. Open that Quaden up.
I think I can.
the hell's going on?
I don't know.
Oh, the kitchen. I'm glad they like the kitchen as much as I did, so they keep fucking bringing it back in here. We just open all the ones that open,
Yeah, maybe.
and that way they close.
What else open?
That
Do you
one.
know? This one here?
Yeah.
What the hell is
The buff to your sanity.
Oh. 21.
21 pounds. Let's get out of here. Oh my god.
Dude, I don't fucking know.
We didn't go straight. We'll turn around. Oh fuck. Baby face.
Well, if it is an old baby face, that's not baby face.
That's a heart.
You lied to me.
Yamishibai.
Yummy Shiba. Oh my god, dude.
You're not gonna pick up that piece?
There's a piece?
I thought it was on the table.
I don't think so. No, I think
Yeah.
it's just that. I don't like this fucking crazy ass piano.
Look up. Oh.
I don't know,
Oh, one piece.
dude. Oh,
fuck.
Jesus.
Oh, whoa.
What the fuck? Are we back?
Yeah. Let's finish this fucking painting, dude.
Where the fuck is
Oh,
Okay.
here. Tab? Or not tab, escape. And then control all escape. Alright, now tab back in.
Alt tab?
Or just click on the tab. Hopefully that fixes it.
Okay. Here we go, guys.
Let's finish this ding dang painting. Let's paint up. What the fuck are we painting?
I don't know.
Oh, we painted ourselves. I can't hear shit.
What's up with that?
Escape? Yeah.
What the fuck? That's weird.
Back to menu.
Wait, really?
Yeah, back to menu. We'll just load in and then do it.
What the fuck?
No, just continue. Just continue.
Huh. Alrighty.
Yeah, that was weird. Alright, there we go.
Let's try that again. Oh, we gotta do this shit again.
Well, now we know what to do.
Alright, we'll just get back there and then we'll cut it. We'll just trim it.
Yeah. I was wondering why the game sounded quiet for a while.
It was normal for the most part.
Yeah, but no, I mean like when we got back in the room. And then the kids' room gonna open up. No, we don't have to. There's one on the table behind you. Or it's on one of the tables.
There we go.
Okay, yeah. And then on the right. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's one over here, wasn't there? Oh no, maybe not.
No, it was, yeah, we go in here and then the table fucking does that weird shit and then the left is gonna open up. then when it spits all this shit out.
I keep tripping over my headset cord. You want to just stop recording? So it'll be easier to splice together?
And that will be fine. It really doesn't take that long. It's just this bit took us longer because we
didn't know what to do.
Yeah, so we're fine. Let's see. We'll see in a sec. There you go. There you go. See, that didn't even take long at all.
No.
Alright. Yeah, because that was just... Honestly, that was just bizarre as shit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get why that... This game just hasn't been playing nice with us. Alright, this one's super easy. Yeah, and then there's one up the stairs.
Uh-huh.
This should be it, right?
There's the kitchen.
Yeah, right there. Oh, there you go. Okay. Kitchen. Just grab the weight. Yeah. Dang, now we're speed running. Alright, there we go. That was easy. Alright, hopefully that's it. We don't have to worry about shit else.
Oh yeah, baby face. Baby face. Turns
Baby
to a heart. Go back.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now all we gotta do is watch the fucking room freak out. Oi. Huh. Huh. Ew. Ew, what is that? Goopy blood?
Balls.
Big old balls.
Big old balls.
Alright. There we go, we're good now.
Okay. Do you want to re-intro? No?
No, let's just
Just keep it the way it is?
Yeah, just keep it the way it is.
Keep it the way it is. Fully undoctored, unedited.
Let's just get up in there.
Let's get up in this shit, guys.
Yeah.
For real this time.
Alright.
Yes.
There we go.
That's it.
Yes.
Now I see it. All this misery. All this suffering.
Just to paint himself.
There was no
that
other way.
Narcissistic son of a bitch.
It was all worth it. Perfection. Immortality.
Huh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Yes.
He's gonna go show it to his fucked up wife.
Think so?
Yeah, she's just gonna be a corpse with no eyeball, missing her hair and one finger.
Oh no, maybe he was talking. Maybe the wife, when she talks about another woman, was talking about a painting that he did.
Yeah. And that's the one she burnt. That's one of the ones she burnt specifically.
Yeah, maybe. Oh no, it was. It was the. Wasn't it like
the black woman?
The black lady? Yeah. Huh.
That's so interesting.
So, did he kill her or not?
I think that's the thing. I think that's the thing. I think it's like, I think
like
it's
a-
supposed to be ambiguous.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. There's definitely an ambiguous ending.
Cause like the thing was, is like the house was a wreck.
Yeah, when he walked out.
Yeah, when he walked out, the house was a wreck. So I think that leads credence to like the fact that like that maybe he did fucking kill his wife. But you see, that's the thing. That's the reason why I'm like, maybe that's not likely, because like she left. She took there. It was noted that she left. She left and she took their kid.
Right.
So it's like, I don't know. I think a lot of that stuff was symbolic, like, and I think it's about like, it's a lot about the headspace, or like the kind of like emotional and like and special thanks to, okay, but I don't know. I think it just it's like, it's about like the mind space of like an artist, and like the sort of like dangerous thoughts you have as like a creative, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Cuz he kind of is like delving into like, he's like dealing with trauma, and like, you know, his way of expressing that is like, you know, he starts like obviously like drawing like much darker like things, like he's like delving much deeper into like a more visceral like sort of like art style, I guess. And like I think like a lot of that stuff is like because he was dealing with all sorts of trauma and stuff, and like he was dealing with like the disappointment that he felt about, like, you know, what happened with his wife and stuff. And I think like,
and he kind of exploring like his more selfish thoughts.
yeah, exactly. He's like exploring his selfish thoughts, and it's kind of like this idea of like, like, you know, like I think like a lot of the stuff is like he thought his, like, you know, his wife was a work of art, you know.
Uh-huh.
And then when she was burned, you know, it's kind of like, maybe it's like she was like a damaged painting to him, and so like, you know, he was like, oh, like, you know, they can't fix her, so like he's using like, the reason why I don't think he killed her, and like I think it's symbolic in the sense that like he took her pain and stuff, like her, like all the shit that she went through, and like because he was like, oh, he was not into her as much, obviously. Don't look back, that's fucking funny. He wasn't into her, like, so symbolically he used her as the canvas and the stencil, like, because like all this shit that she went through was sort of bleeding into his work, like you get what I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
like his painting was changed, and everyone was making note of it. They're like, oh, you know, like, I mean, like, oh, you're kind of doing this weird stuff, and like, you know, it was like kind of like Picasso's like blue phase, like that's kind of what I'm attributing that to. It's more like he's taking like the piece, it's like the pieces of her, you know, because she was like his muse sort of, and then when she got damaged, his mojo kind of got damaged. So like he, in like this bizarre headspace ritual, he was kind of like doing like this really morbid kind of like pseudo voodoo to like get his mojo back, like,
Yeah.
like in cannibalizing her into his work. And like, I don't know, I can see where it's purely symbolic, but I could also totally see that like that it's just like a really, like, that he actually did just kill her, and it's just like this really insane like delve into the mind of someone who's like completely lost it.
Right, yeah.
Because
it
like,
could just be like purely like method acting, so to speak,
yeah, exactly,
versus like reality.
yeah, because that's kind of how like towards the end I was feeling, because it's like it most of the stuff obviously takes place in his head, and then they kind of were like, you know, like because all right, so like when like some people have like a sort of like a thing that they do to kind of prepare themselves to like to to like be creative, because you
Right,
you
yeah.
can't just like oh, I'm gonna be creative now.
Yeah.
So like some people have like a way of kind of like amping themselves up or like putting themselves in the right like
Yeah,
mood.
like a ritual.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
but
like athletes do that too.
yeah, but in this one it was different because he was like, because most of the time they're like, hey, can you do like, or the only other instance before that we've seen him do any type of art was the Red Riding Hood thing. Like that's after that we saw him do after, you know, and they were like, hey, what the fuck you doing? And so he's like, oh, whatever. And then they send him like this fucking thing about like, oh, like let's have you like do, I want you to storyboard like this shit about this crazy dude who's like dealing with all this fucking trauma. Like he's hallucinating like things because of like a childhood trauma, and like it like, but like none of that really matters because he's just a crazy dude just drooling. Like, you know, he's a like, you know, it's Shutter Island, like.
Oh, so you think that's the parallel for him
Yeah,
his situation?
Yeah, he's like, oh, like he's like, I'm feeling crazy. People are telling me I'm acting crazy, like, you know, or that I'm acting out in a rash way, you know. So I feel like he was drawing like parallels to like the stuff he was being told to kind of like do things for. And so like that, it's kind of like it's mirroring his like creative process like in his head.
Right.
And like because like the thing is like there was never like,
that makes sense. I like that interpretation the best.
Really?
To be honest, yeah. Than like him actually like killing his wife and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I like I like that interpretation a lot better.
Yeah, because that's kind of how I took it.
Yeah. Yeah, and it makes sense in a lot of ways.
Yeah, because because you know they don't ever like, well, like, you know, if like, all right, if they had like you know like a museum guy be like, oh, you know, this was done by blah blah blah, and like, you know he was like kind of crazy, he killed his wife and shit, and it's like a real big deal, but this was his last painting, and it's like it's like, you know, if they throw some shit like that in there, or like, you know, like,
yeah,
like he
was like at like a mental hospital, and like,
yeah, and
that's what he did. That's what he does in his spare time, is like he paints.
Yeah.
At the mental hospital, like that's like his recreational thing.
Yeah.
And then like,
yeah, then I'd be like, okay, maybe that leads credence to.
Right. Yeah.
But you know, they never really gave us like an indication that, like, you know,
reminds me of like Sucker Punch or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like a kind of like a Sucker Punch, or like, I had a fucking Clutch one earlier. Sucker Punch is good though. I'll stick with that. I had one too, and then you said Sucker Punch, and I kind of had like that like the dog sees the mailman moment. Where I was
yeah,
like,
right.
I was like, oh man, Sucker Punch is a
Oh
good
yeah,
movie.
Sucker Punch.
I haven't thought about that movie in a while.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I just I don't know, cause there's like a lot of stuff too, like, because I mean, I think the game threw the right amount of breadcrumbs to be like, hey, look, you know, here's like, you know, because they were talking about like the philosophy of art and like what it means to be an artist, and I was like, you know, like,
and then the process he goes through, and yeah,
it's like, I was like, okay, like, I was like, okay, I get what you guys are doing here.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it. I like that interpretation a lot.
I mean, I might be off, but I don't know. I mean, that's what I got out of, you know, we did miss some stuff, but like honestly, that's like, cause there's like the thing with the rats.
Yeah.
Cause like all right. So like, the rats and stuff. I think that's like an actual like visualization of like his grief. Like the rats are his wife. Like it's poison for his art, like, because like he was known for a particular kind of art, and like his wife gets fucked up the way she does, and then he starts having like these darker thoughts and stuff, and like people are ridiculing him a lot more, and they're saying like he's regressing, he's getting worse. So like then he starts seeing like swarms of rats, you know, because at first it's like it's just rats, and then they're talking about there being hundreds of rats, and like I think like because like you see it too, like he's got like just like the thing full of broken, he's just got like the things full of broken
brushes,
and it's like it's like he's getting like frustrated. He's like getting like, it's harder and harder for him to sit down and do it because he's so distracted because like, like there's so many different things, and like that's I think that's kind of what's cool about this game is it I don't think even if we got everything, I don't think it spell everything out, and I think that's probably what I mean, it probably does. I mean, who knows? I'm pretty sure we'll get shit for it, but like honestly,
For not getting everything.
yeah, for not getting everything, or like being like our interpretation isn't the right one, or like because who knows? Maybe it's not open for interpretation. Maybe there's multiple endings. I don't know. Like, but like the way it ended in like the ending we got, if there's multiple endings, like it really seemed open ended and kind of like up for your own interpretation. And I don't think my interpretation's like wrong. I don't think there's any wrong interpretation of, because there's enough for it to be like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, because him actually murdering her would make sense in some it would make sense. Like,
right, yeah.
So like there's no, because like the game never gives us anything to be to the contrary, so that argument is always open. And I mean if there is like a definitive ending and we didn't get it, like, and I was like, my bad, we didn't get that ending. Like, we're just talking about the ending we got.
I think what's most interesting is that like you are the artist.
Yeah.
You're not uncovering a tale of an artist. You are the artist.
Yeah.
And he's remembering as he goes through.
Yeah.
He's remembering things.
Well,
so
what this all right, because the reason why I'm like the whole symbolism with his wife thing, the reason I thought that, because I was reading I read a little bit of an article about, like, I think it was Michelangelo, and like, so like, okay, so throughout the game, a big motif of the game is telling you to just finish it. Like, it's like, finish it, get it right, you know. So like every time we every time we end a chapter, we hit the paint, like the canvas, and then like, we'll get a different painting, but it's a fully fledged painting. It's not like a half finished painting. So I think a lot of what this was like, the painting we see at the end of the game is the painting that's always been on that cabin since the beginning. But like when we first start the game, like, the way I'd interpret it is like, it's the last stroke. He's putting the last stroke on the painting. But it's like that moment where you're running like trying to do a mile as fast as you can, but you hit like that last turn, like, that last corner, and that's when, like, literally, like, you start thinking about just how tired you are, and like that's when everything kind of kicks in, and like you really kind of hit that, like the thoughts start racing in, like all like the doubts and shit started dropping in on you. And I think that's kind of where I'm like, I think that's kind of another way to interpret it, is like, because like, again, he's been having like a recent string of like failure, like both critically and like commercially, because they were saying like, oh, like, these new paintings you're doing, they're not selling as well, like, as your old ones, and people are like, oh, he's, we're watching him get worse. And so like, he's like gonna finish this painting, and it's like, maybe all this shit represents his doubt and like all the trials and tribulations he had to go through to get to where he was at. So like that's another way I feel like that maybe that this game can be interpreted, like, because it was a lot of like, a lot of it was very psychological. It was more about how shitty a person he was, and maybe that's him being like and like being told that he deserves like all the shit that's happening to him.
Right. And
maybe that's him sort of like, again, like feeding into that doubt thing. Maybe he's like, as he's trying to finish like what he thinks might be his masterpiece, maybe he's thinking to himself like he doesn't deserve to get it right, like, or like, but at the same time, internally he's trying to push himself to do what he wants to do. It's just like, there's so many ways that I feel like you can really look at a lot of the stuff that the game throws out at you. And I don't know, I think it's just really interesting. I'd be really interested to see like a breakdown, someone else's breakdown, or like their thoughts on like the game. It's
Right.
Just, I don't know. That's just what I got from like the one. Because I mean, we didn't sit here and like we haven't played this game like a million times or really like gotten the chance to like fucking really get in there.
Yeah, we don't have all the pieces really.
Yeah, but like from what I've gathered so far, these are like some of like the initial sort of that like those are like the thought experiments I have going on when I think about this game, because I was never it was never a question for me of like whether it was like a tangible threat, like
Oh yeah, it was very clear that everything was psychological and not really supernatural. Everything seemed to be psychological.
Yeah, because even the thing with his wife, because I don't know, I took issue with his wife because I was like, he literally turns her into like a demon in his mindset. And but like, I don't know, she was kind of right that like he got like a little too like maybe he was coping, but like his coping mechanism like kind of turned destructive.
Right.
And then like because he was like thinking all these dark thoughts, and like instead of like
And the alcoholism.
yeah, that like that definitely didn't help, because it impaired his judgment, because he would do things like fuck over his friends. Like his friend got him a job doing a fucking kids book, and he's like, oh, I want to draw some gory ass crazy shit, and they're like, dude, what the fuck?
Or like he yelled at his daughter and stuff.
Yeah, he yelled at his daughter, or like he thought that just because he was off painting, he was being selfish. He was using like his wife got burned and she wasn't even doing all this shit that he was, so,
right.
I don't know. I think he played the victim, and I don't know. I think that's the thing maybe artists are want to do sometimes. I don't know. There's so many ways, because we know quite a bit about our character, but we know so little. But like I feel like our character is like the kind of dude who'd be like, oh poor me, like but like, oh, I guess I'm gonna use this to like make better art. Like this is my inspiration to make better art, is my own
channel it.
Channel my suffering, like and I think it's like that self-centeredness that sort of drove his family away. It's like, I don't know, there's so much, I don't know, it's very The Wrestler, Aronofsky's film, The Wrestler. Like,
yeah, I haven't seen it.
It's really good, and I don't mean that in the sense like that they're similar in plot, but I mean like sort of like thematically, like it's like they want to do a certain thing no matter what it costs them, because like it's kind of like the ending itself is kind of somber, because like we don't even see like the main character or the painter really see, like he just puts the painting up, and then it's we just see it in the museum. We don't see him like showing it off or nothing. Like we don't really, it's just kind of like this, he like loses everything, and arguably his own sanity, and he doesn't really get anything out of it. He loses his family, and like he's just like, well, I did this thing. I mean, I painted myself.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. It's just a weird game with a weird ending.
So the pieces we gathered was a piece of flesh.
Yeah, piece of flesh.
Some blood.
Yeah.
A bone. What was the fourth item?
A bone.
We had a finger and an eyeball. Oh, and the hair. Okay, yeah. The hair throws it off for me. I was wondering if like the fact that the portrait ended up being of himself was maybe like symbolism for like
he found himself,
his suicide.
Oh, maybe
that he was driven to madness and had committed suicide, and I was trying to connect the fact that these were the pieces that we found to, maybe it was his own. These were pieces of himself, but the hair throws that all off. Because he didn't have a leg.
Yeah, he didn't have a leg.
And then he mentioned like the bone, and he mentioned the finger, and he's like, oh well, it's easier than sawing off a leg.
Yeah. And
like all this stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seemed like maybe he was like self-mutilating.
Yeah, that's possible, because that is how. I mean, that's a form. That's how. I mean, I'm not gonna say a psychotic form, but it's that's a common unhealthy way of grieving. Like that's a coping mechanism that self-mutilation is like it's recorded. It's actually pretty common.
And I had thought of Van Gogh.
Yeah, exactly.
And the ear thing.
Yeah.
So
Van Gogh's was a little. He's even crazier because it wasn't even like out of depression. He just like was like, hey girl, I like you. Like, come here, let me give you this ear.
Right. Yeah.
I was like,
wear it around your neck.
He's like, baby, I got 2. I got ears to spare. Yeah, that shit's crazy. I mean, it could. I mean, that's like the thing is like, that's what I like about this game is like, you're like that idea in of itself is is valid enough for that to be like the interpretation, like, cause again, we don't see him at the end. Like we just see him hang the fucking thing up, and like, the jar, the thing that kind of like. The thing that kind of nails that interpretation in is like the eye, because he's like it's someone to bear witness, you know. So so he paints himself, you know, and he's like, look, this is my work, so everyone will see, like, you know.
And he talks about like immortalizing himself.
Yeah.
And he's like, all this suffering and
yeah, and it's like, you know, he has a painting, and if, like, you know, if he dies, you know, he's still gonna be talked about, and like the painting is sort of like a testament to I guess his end. It's like his epitaph, like it's it's like a.
And this last like delve into madness is like his the contemplation of his life and the mistakes that he made before like he ends it.
Yeah, I mean that's another, like, and that's the thing is like, you can completely argue that point because it's like that's how, like, and I'm sure they did it intentionally. if the game really is as open ended as, I mean, I really am of the mind that they're giving you this room to have to think, like, to think on what are the motivations.
Right.
I had a great time. I just can't believe it's over in 6 episodes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's a nice change of pace, honestly.
I you know, it got easier as we went.
It definitely got I think episodes 2, 3, and 4 were really rough.
I think 2 was it for me. 2 was the one.
3 was the one that was the worst for me.
Really?
Because that's the one with the lady, right?
Yeah, the lady in the window.
Yeah, lady in the window, and then the only thing that really got me in the other one was the phone thing, but that's just because fucking that like sounds like that'll unnerve me.
Yeah.
But I mean, the game was pretty fucking scary. It's one of the scarier games I've played. Like, I don't
think I've played anything scarier than that.
When I was a kid, there was this PlayStation 2 game called Fatal Frame. I don't know if you've ever heard of that game series.
I've heard of it, yeah.
Yeah, that game.
I've never played it though.
Yeah, that game scared the shit out. It's a Japanese horror game. It's on PlayStation 2. I have it. So like, you're exploring like this old Japanese house. Like, you're like a schoolgirl, and like your brother disappears. I think he goes there like on like a test of courage, and he doesn't return. So like, you go to this house and you find his camera and shit, and so you wander around this house and like you start like taking pictures and shit, and like it's like this camera, and when you look through the camera you can see ghosts in it. So like,
I think you've told me about this game before.
Yeah, it's fucking terrifying, cause like the first ghost you see is up in rafters. So like you pick up the camera, and like the game like is like, oh, like, you know, like look around with the camera or whatever, and so you're like looking around, and you look up like right above you, and there's this fucking Japanese ghost lady with like no eyeballs in her mouth, like gape and shit, and like she like swings, like, well, she doesn't swing, she like flies down at you and like makes this like creepy ass fucking sound, and so like when they get up close, it makes like a really loud noise, and the screen like flashes, and like, you know, and you get fucking scared, just like, oh fuck, and like That game scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
That's cool.
If it's scarier than this game, I doubt it. Like nowadays, by nowadays standards, I doubt that game is as scary. But that game scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. So that's like, I think that was like the scariest game I played up until this.
Yeah, this one messed with you quite a bit.
What's another game that got me really good? Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 got me.
Silent Hill is always pretty freaky.
Yeah, Silent Hill 2 got me pretty good when I was a kid. I actually did beat Silent Hill though. Forever ago. Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 is the only Silent Hill game I've ever beaten. I've played 1, 2, 3. I've played part of The Room, which is 4, and that's it. 2's the only one I've beaten though, and 2. The only reason I beat 2 is because like I had nothing better to do over a summer, and I was like 14,
right?
So I wasn't scared of that game anymore. when I first tried to play that game, I think I was like 9 or 8 when that game first came out, and there was no way I was beating that game. This shit was scary as fuck, super dog ass scary. Like, cause this is back before we had like flat screen TVs and shit. So you're playing the shit on the CRT. It's the scariest fucking thing in the world. That shit looked real, like, and like that, and it was dark. Like even for like a game, it was dark. Like you could have like the TV with the highest brightness, and that shit looked like it was dark as fuck. It was crazy.
Huh.
There was actually like a section, cause like we had to cheese. Like there's a part of the game where there's no lights. There's no lights. You have to get you have to find a flashlight, and you have to like wander around this place. Oh no, you have a flashlight, but if you turn your flashlight on, there's these enemies that can see you, and like you're in this really fucking tight hallway. So you're supposed to run around turning your flashlight on and off to try to figure out where you're going, but also not have it on when you're near an enemy, because then they'll attack you. So because our TV was so dark and we had to blast the brightness up all the way, we were actually kind of able to see in the dark. We were able to see the lines,
yeah,
on where the walls were at. So we were able to like run past, like, and we could barely see like the outlines of monsters. So we would like be able to run past all that shit. It was really funny. But that's like, that is like one of the scariest moments I had in a game. But I don't know, like in terms of like a straight up horror game, like this is like, I don't know, I don't want to be like this is the scariest game I've ever played, but like it sort of is.
I mean, it is for me, for sure.
Yeah,
I can't think of anything else that's really messed with me that bad to where I was like, dude, Jesus, like I don't want to keep playing.
Well, there's a few games that have done that to me. Like, the first time that, all right, so I've beat Resident Evil before, right? Like not remake.
Mm-hmm.
I had beat remake, but I had beaten Resident Evil 1 before. Like, but then I played the remake, and you get Pete, my brother, he can verify this. So like I was feeling like hot shit, you know. I was like, oh dude, I can't wait to play this fucking remake and body it. So there was like 3 or 4 different times where I was playing the game, and like something would happen, and like I'd pause the game and like be like, and people would be like, what's wrong, dude? And I'm like, no, I'm gonna play this later. And like I'd just like leave. Cause like Resident Evil is really fucking scary when it's at its best, when it's like you're playing in the dark and you're playing with like headphones on, or you're alone.
Yeah.
And like, but the problem with Resident Evil is that goes away once you beat the game. Like that feeling goes away once you've beaten the game once. Like the game stops being scary after the first go.
Mm-hmm.
And like, but that was the most, because I actually like, I was like, I would literally be like, I can't play this. Like I cannot play. Like I'd be so scared. I'd be like, I have to stop playing this. Like you know, I'd be like, I have to stop. I'm getting really fucking scared. Like, and like that's a really weenie thing to say, but like that's how I feel. Like, you know, I have to take a break. Like I can't just fucking sit and do it straight. I mean, but like, even though I feel like this game got me more, like it got me, like it scared me a lot more consistently. I never hit a point when we were playing this where I'm like, we should probably stop.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, you.
Yeah. I mean, but then again, I think maybe I think I have like I think I have like a lot more exposure to horror games.
Oh yeah, I definitely don't.
Yeah.
I don't like at all.
Yeah, like I mean, granted, there was like 2 times where I really fucking really got fucking scared, and I really screamed. I got genuinely like terrified, and like I screamed. But like, yeah, like cause I used to play horror games all the time, like and like so like. But that doesn't make this any less like this is still like even if it's not even if I wouldn't say it's the scariest game I played, I would definitely say it's up there, and I would definitely say it's one of the best horror games I've ever played.
Yeah, it's really good.
Like this is gonna be like an instant favorite for me, and this is definitely a game I'm gonna want to revisit at some point because it's a fantastic fucking game. Like I don't know who the developer is. I'll probably honestly they'll probably be in the description for the videos. I'll throw that out there. I mean,
a link for the game.
A link for the game. Yeah, I'll leave a link on the GOG page because I bought the game on GOG. I do like Steam and all, but I think GOG is a superior platform. Because one, your shit's DRM free.
Right.
If you ever stop having internet, you don't have to worry about not being able to play your shit.
Yeah. Don't have to pull the license or anything.
Yeah, exactly. That and this is a fucking clutch tip, but like you can like gift the game to your friend for free.
Yeah.
So like that in of itself like is fantastic. There's a lot of games. Also, you're supporting one of my favorite developers if you fucking support GOG. So you gotta go help them fucking I think they're Polish, right?
Yes.
They're Polish or fucking Swedes.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
Whatever they are, yeah, I want to say they're Polish. This sounds right, but even if they're not, I mean,
we're sorry if we're wrong.
Yeah, mostly me. Like, because I mean, I don't know. I know it's bad to assume. I'm assuming they're Polish, though. But it's a really fantastic platform. They're always adding like new games. Honestly, they have like a bunch of games that Steam don't have. They have a bunch of oldies, like, and it's really cool because you can't find them anywhere else. And you can download them whenever the fuck you want. Like you download it, it's like you own the game. It's different with like I don't know if Steam is like iTunes in the sense where it's like it's counted as like a you technically like on iTunes when you buy music you don't own it.
Yeah, you're just buying access to it.
Yeah, you're buying access to it for like I don't know however long, and like at some point like that license will expire. I think Steam has a similar thing. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but they do have online DRM. They do support the online DRM, and that's something I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah.
I feel that if anything that pushes people more towards like pirating, because it like. When like you know what if someone like if I played a game if like a friend let me borrow their game right and like I liked it I'd go and buy the game because I want to support the game.
Yeah.
Because you know I don't know whatever that's besides the point. Honestly, just buy. I'll leave a link in the description. I'll leave it for both GOG and fucking Steam. You can take your pick. I'm not gonna fucking force it down your throat. I'm not a fascist. But I don't know. Do you have any thoughts? Any closing thoughts on the series? Like, because you were steering the ship on this one again. Like, do you have any like moments that like stand out to you, or like is there anything like you really want to talk about the series before we like sort of wrap it up?
Good job, guys. You guys did a great job on this game. There were a lot of cool moments. I really liked the part with the carousel.
The carousel was really
and the
dope.
nursery rhyme on the wall. That was really cool.
I liked how
I liked like when you like every time I turned around like successively like there would be like the room would change every time I turn around. Like it really messed with me. It messed with me a lot because like
it's hard to get your bearings.
Yeah, and that's what you're trying to do the whole game. Like from the very beginning, I think I mentioned it in the beginning. Where it's like, okay, I'm here in this house. I'm trying to map this in my brain so I can
know what to do and where to go, and they're changing it constantly, and that puts you in this like constant like
Sense of unease.
Yeah, you're like put in this like this sort of like prey state,
Yeah.
of mind, where you're like constantly like,
Well, you're a mouse.
where am I now,
You're a mouse in a maze, bro.
right? Yeah, exactly, yeah, like when you like take a cat to a new home or something like that,
Yeah,
it's gotta like it'll like hide or something,
Yeah, because
and then like slowly like creep out, and it's gotta like search every part of the house.
Yeah, make sure everything's
yeah,
good.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you're constantly doing, because the house is constantly changing.
I mean, I think that's also smart on the game's part, because the game, the first chapter really does set it up like it's it's one of those we played those games where it's like it's a house horror game where you're like, oh well, you're gonna explore this house and you're gonna solve puzzles and shit. It's gonna give you access to new parts of the house. Like, you're gonna have to remember the layout, remember where shit's at.
Yeah.
Like, the game really does lay itself out like it's one of those games, because for like the first like 10-15 minutes, it wasn't doing any of that crazy shit. Like,
Right.
we were walking to the same parts of the house that we had been in, and like the game opened up in a way I didn't think it was like. The game opened up in a way that I didn't foresee the game turning into what it did.
Yeah.
And so like I think that's why like a lot of the room changey like kind of stuff really worked, because because the game doesn't rely on us ever really knowing where the fuck we're at.
Yeah, and it was a great horror tactic. Like
Because you're constantly you're constantly like on edge, because you're like, well, I don't know where I'm at.
yeah.
And I don't know. And the game was hitting us with so many successive scares that were constantly landing. Because
Yeah, that's another thing I give big praise for, is like the fact that like we never knew what was happening, and like it was never the same scare twice, really.
I think the only scare, because and like this one I won't even be like, yeah, we got it, or I didn't get it. We both foresaw the fucking the lady in the window being a scare, but it didn't get me in the way I thought it was gonna get me, which made me 1,000 times more scared.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, because they do that in so many games. It's like it's like a proximity thing. You walk up to the mirror, like you walk up to the window once you're within a certain proximity and you're zoomed in. Like, the game will be like, oh, this dude's like where we need him to be at. And boom, the chick will disappear. Bang, like lightning will hit or something, and she'll be right in front of the window. Like,
yeah, and when she stemmed the trigger radius.
Yeah, you know, and I was like, oh, okay, like, that's what I thought. Because as soon as it disappeared, I was like, oh, bro, there's gonna be some sort of like visual thing, there's gonna be something like some sort of auditory stimulus that will let us know that she's gonna show up. And then the lightning never came, and like she never appeared at the window. And then when you turned around, I was like, oh, well, I'm fucking wrong. And then, because halfway through you turning around, I was thinking like, damn, I really thought. And then I was so distracted in that thought that when I seen that bitch show up, it like evoked the most like reptilian fucking response that like my brain could muster, and like I just fucking caveman like grunted at this fucking chick, because I was like I was just like, holy fuck, like this is so scary. Like what the fuck is going on? And I just think that's impressive on the game's part, that it was able to do that. Like, and they did that to us like constantly, because never once when we were like we tried to call it a scare did that ever really happen.
Yeah.
And like that's the closest we got, and I still got it wrong.
Yeah, that's something. Yeah, it kept it fresh, and by keeping it fresh, it kept us scared. So that was great.
I really liked the fan scare.
Yeah, the throwing the dangerous objects at us from across the room. Yeah, that was great.
The knife, and the fan, dude. The fan had me dying.
Yeah, it was great.
That shit was good. I think my favorite scare is either the lady in the window or yeah, because that was a really good, and the Bookie Monster. The
Bookie Monster. Yeah.
I really like the Bookie Monster.
Those are the two. Yeah, those are the two.
Those are like the two standout scares.
Yeah.
Now, I hope they do a laser fear too at some point.
That'd be cool.
I'd be excited to see it, like, cause it could be like, I know I'm like fucking sucking the Strange Tales series or whatever the fuck they're calling it, Strange Tales Anthology, Dark Tales, the DuckTales Anthology, whatever the Man and Medan, whatever that thing is a part of.
Yeah.
I know I'm like sucking anthologies dicks right now, but like if they did like if Layers of Fear became like an anthology series, like we're told different types of stories, like psychological horror stories.
Yeah, with different motifs. Like
Yeah,
this one was like the artist motif, and then that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be very cool.
Like if it became Silent Hill, because that's what Silent Hill was.
Yeah.
Silent Hill was like, oh, here's like a character dealing with like a certain type of trauma or like grief, and like it's like represented as blank. It's like this did that. This did Silent. The only thing this needed was like a pipe and like a gun, and this would have been Silent Hill. Because the monster we did see was fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Like if it had just put creepy ass monsters and we shot at them, this shit would have been Silent Hill. Like it was Silent Hill in everything but name and like part of the gameplay. Like the puzzles and shit were pretty Silent Hill. The imagery and like sort of the way ideas are represented in the game was very Silent Hill, and I think that's part of why I really enjoyed it, because aesthetically it's very similar to like a series I do like.
Yeah. Silent Hill and the movie 1408. Those are the two things that strike me the most about that. They remind me, like, this game reminds me the most of.
Well, Stephen King wrote 1408 after he played Silent Hill.
Oh yeah.
He wrote that shit on like I think it's like he was playing cocaine, or he was doing cocaine and he was playing Silent Hill a lot, and I think he wrote 1408 after that.
Huh. Interesting.
He was doing a lot of fucking cocaine back then. Like, no, I'm like dead fucking serious, dude. Like, read interviews with that dude. He was like fucking like he almost got like, so he had like he got in like a car accident with like a truck. I think he like hit a truck head on or something, and like it fucked with him. Like he started doing like fucking cocaine, and like I don't know what else he did, but I know he did hard drugs, and like that's when like some of his craziest shit was coming out, and like 1408 was one of those things where like he just had like he was on like a fucking drug bender, and then like he was playing like Silent Hill or some shit, and he was like, oh, I'm gonna write this fucking short story.
I love that movie.
It's a great movie. It's he didn't play fucking Silent Hill, but he did. He did write that short story on drugs though.
I could believe it.
No, he was definitely on drugs. Whether or not he was playing Silent Hill while he's on drugs, I can't confirm or deny that. But that's the theory I like to believe. I think Cujo he also wrote high as shit. Because my theory is he got high on cocaine and saw his dog. He's like, what if my dog fucking tried to kill me? And he wrote a fucking scary story. But that's gonna do it for this one, guys. This shit's been going on long enough, I think. I don't know. I'm just kind of sad to see this shit be over.
We got another one in the books.
That's another one in the books. I wasn't expecting it to happen so quickly.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We could do a longer one on the next one.
Yeah, at least we got 3 weeks of content.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Coming to you guys.
Coming right to you. Oh, get fucking lit, son.
So if you're excited for that,
game review. Give it a number rating, bro. What would you give this game?
This game? Give it an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
For sure.
That's solid.
Yeah.
I think I'd agree. I think I'd give this game a solid 8 out of 10. I think if there was like light combat or like or if there was more if there was ways to die or like things that we had to like sort of evade, even if it didn't happen very often, just to kind of break things up a little bit, I think I'd rate the game a little bit higher.
I think I'm of a different opinion. I think if there were more paths to take, as far as it wasn't quite as linear, I think that would give it a higher rating. And if there was a little more to the narrative, I understand that it was ambiguous as it was on purpose, but I think if there was a little more, if we could fill a little more holes in the story, I think that'd be great too.
I mean,
because I did really want to get closer to the characters that had been portrayed.
and there weren't that many.
And there weren't that many. So I had felt myself like wanting to know the characters a lot better than I did. So I think that would give it a higher score for me. Just those two things.
Yeah, I could. All right, I can dig that. I mean, I just felt like, I guess coming off of Payne's Creek, I was like, I kind of wanted a game with a little more stakes.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I wasn't expecting it to not. And it's not the game's fault. I don't think. Maybe I'm judging that aspect a little more harshly than I probably normally would have. But like, I don't know. I guess not being able to die, kind of like, or like not having like a sequence where it's like, cause like after a certain point, it's like, well, if something happened and like something was chasing me, I'm like, oh well, whatever, let it get me, nothing's gonna happen, like, you know.
Yeah.
And like, or like, oh, I don't have to worry about whatever's making that sound, because I know it's not gonna kill me, like, you know. But I guess at the same time, that kind of did avoid a lot of the frustration of like, well, fuck, now I have to wander around and try to figure out what the fuck I'm doing again. Like, yeah. So it's like, I can see why. I can see how, like, I think all I'm saying is I think they could have put like some light combat or like cat and mouse sequences, like very few and far between. And I think they could have made that work. And because I think like. The one sequence I really did like was when we were walking down the hallway and our wife started kind of like buzzing towards us, and like
the hallway with the flies and stuff.
Yeah, that was one of the best sequences in the game.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
And I felt like there just wasn't enough of that. Like I would have liked a lot more like that. I mean, again, there is
that would have been a cool sequence to have her chase us and for you to go through
different like
rooms rapidly, because we're usually for the whole game we're taking our time through each room and we're investigating, we're making sure we're picking up as much as we can, and at the same time we're anticipating the next scare. But when the scare is there behind you, coming at you, and you have to run away, and the rooms are changing and there's no coherent way for you to know, okay, this is the way I need to go and this is the way the room's set up and stuff, and they just every time you open the door they're hitting you with a different room, and you're like, oh my god, like,
because you have to, because you're like, it's like that cat, like that you're prey, because like you're like quickly like trying to figure out where you're gonna go or what you're gonna do, and like figure out your surroundings so you can get a handle and get away, you know. And I think that would have been cool as shit.
That would have been a cool sequence for sure.
Or they could like, or if they didn't even want to do all that, like, I mean, I think the different room thing should have definitely been a motif if they did do a chase sequence like that.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah, they could have done that with the different rooms.
Oh, what they could have done is like they could have taken like the bat, like they could have hit you with the greatest hits, like where you, as you're running away, you're running into like this like the
more scares.
Yeah, the scariest rooms.
Yeah.
And then like they're sprinkling new things to fucking freak you out, and
or they'll lead you to a door and then you open the door and then there's like, you know, all the babies like turn and look at you and stuff, and then the door slams and then won't open and you're like, shit, she's right behind me, like the door's locked now, and so you gotta go find another door. And then or
you'll turn and the wall, there'll be a door open like in the wall or something, like it's just, I don't know, I was just like, there's so many ways that they, because I'm like, they were doing so many cool things, and I was like I was just like, please be a chase sequence. Like I was like, please let there be like a chase sequence where we get fucked with, like in Evil Within, you don't really have that happen, but like there's scenes where like he's falling and like he's falling like vertically, but everything's like horizontal, and then he'll hit like the side wall and land, and everything will flip, or like, you know what I mean? Like, and like I was expecting stuff like that where we're running and then we fall or something, and then like the fucking like things will just kind of shift, and then we have to like reorientate, and like I don't know, I was just expecting like crazy stuff to happen, like we'll just run away from something and end up in different scenery and just like be hit by like combo scares. Like
Yeah, that would have been cool for sure.
and like because like that was the thing is like there weren't. I mean the game was short. It was 6 hours and like there were a few real standout scares. It's just I was really hoping that there would be like the like you know like I just felt like they were always rearing up for the big one.
Yeah.
And I felt like they never really gave it to us.
Yeah.
Like because it's like all the scares they hit us with, like they fucking scared the shit out of me, but it felt like for the game it felt like it was so easy for the game to just be like you know, it felt like it was just giving us like softball taps even though they were fucking freaking us out.
Uh-huh.
And I felt like they were like while they were softballing us they were like winding up that right hand and like they just never hit us with it.
Yeah. All in all, great job. You guys do psychological horror like
Very well.
really well. And we'd love to see you ramp it up on your next one.
Yeah, do a Layers of Fear 3 and then have us be the main characters. You could here. I'll frame Layers of Fear 2 for you guys. Two stupid guys who record themselves playing video games, critique a team of graphic designers, and then they get pulled into a game, and then they have to try to survive scary game. That's how you could, and that's how you could frame that, and then we could both be in it.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah. That's gonna do it for this one, guys. I hope you guys had a good time. This one's a little bit longer than normal, but that shouldn't really be a problem because, I mean, you can pause it if it's too long. I mean, if you're already here, then there's no point in pausing it. You made it this far. So please like the video. You know, if you liked the video, and if you were here for an hour and 40 minutes and you didn't like the video, then like, I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, you should just click like, because like and subscribe, because you're obviously lying to yourself if you're sitting there shaking your head being like, oh, these guys fucking suck. Like, something must have kept you here. I mean, either the game's really look, there's like a million other people you could have watched play this shit, and if you really sat here, watched, I'm assuming if you're watching the finale, you fucking watched us play the whole game. So, I mean, if you watch us play the whole game and now are deciding, oh, I don't fucking like these guys, then like, I don't know, you gotta figure out what you're doing with your life. But I don't know, click subscribe, click the bell, and you'll be notified, you know, because we're gonna have to do another series now. I wasn't expecting us to be saying that so soon, but yeah, we're gonna have to work on another series. We're gonna have to fucking figure out what we're doing. So just fucking, I don't know, leave suggestions, please. God damn it, you guys are smart enough. You guys are smarter than me. So you come on, you can be like, hey guys, play this game. You know, it'll be lit AF. Chris hasn't played a lot of horror games. We don't have to play horror games though. Like you.
I haven't played a lot of games.
Yeah, there's just throw a game out. Odds are, because we both fell off the wagon. We've played like a few really big games like here and there. I feel like we missed out on a lot though. We both have had pretty busy lives the last couple years.
Yeah.
So you know, this is kind of our avenue of doing that. So maybe you could be like, hey, check this out. This was cool. I think you'd like it.
Chances are I haven't played it.
Yeah. Or at least we'll have fun with it. I mean, if you fucking suggest something, odds are you'll probably be the first person to suggest anything. So we'll be like, oh fuck, well we have to fucking help. We're gonna have to do it for this guy. He fucking said something. Like,
We'll do it for you.
we'll do it for you. First person is a guarantee, pretty much.
Yeah.
If the game sucks though, I mean, you might not see a We Get Bodied by. We might call it something else. We might be like, oh, we tried, or you know, we'll give you a video on it at least. If it's good, or at least we're intrigued. I mean, if it's at least a passable game, you'll probably see a video series on it. Unless it's like so mind-numbingly bad that we just are like, dude, I'm not gonna fuck. We'll flush it. We'll flush the fucking game.
We'll do it.
No, that's what. If we body a game, we're done. Like if that's how we fucking. If we don't like a game, instead of we get bodied, it'd be we body. Because we're just like, nah, we're done. And like, if in the middle of a video you're not feeling it, Chris, you'd be like, dude, I want to body this game. And I'll be like, alright. if I'm feeling the same way, I'll be like, man, I'm finna body it too, bro. Like, maybe that's how we'll do it. I don't know. You guys,
Sure, we'll figure it out.
Well, you guys leave feedback. See if you like that terminology, because we can't use flush. I just realized we can't use flush. So.
All right. Well.
So besides that, share this shit with your friends. Send this my fucking channel. You know, you can just copy and paste it to someone and be like, hey, dude, check this dude out. He's pretty cool. And then you can also follow me on Twitch, because that's pretty cool. I'm on Twitch sometimes, so you can follow me at twitch.tv/Nathan_Crash. And you know, or you can donate. You can just go to my Twitch page and just donate me money for like nothing. You can just do it, and I'll say thank you.
Because you like us.
Yeah, if you like us,
you really, really like us.
If you donate, if you liked the series, donate $5 to my. Just
do it if you want to.
Do it if you want to.
Do it if you really like us.
If you really, really like us.
Really, really like us.
But mostly just leave a suggestion for a game.
Because we'll really, really like you back.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably even thank you. I'll probably like shout you out or something. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this one, guys. You guys have a wonderful night. I can't wait to see you guys on the next series, and try not to get bodied. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Ooh, spooky.